Hi guys, in today's video I'm bringing back one of my classic staple videos here on my channel. I will be sharing with you guys petite styling tips that I feel like every petite needs to know. Some of these are styling tips, some of these are petite hacks. So without further ado, subscribe if you are new and let's go ahead and hop right in. Okay, first styling tip that I feel like every petite needs to know. I always forget this, so I'm calling myself out. I literally always forget this, which is rolling up your sleeves. So this especially helps when you are wearing t-shirts or sweaters that have a crew neck style, since you're not wearing a top that has an open neckline. So you can use this tip and really apply it to tops with an open neckline, without an open neckline, but I think it especially helps when you're wearing like a crew neck or a turtleneck style t-shirt or sweatshirt. So I'll show a side-by-side example here of a different sweatshirt that I'm wearing where it's not rolled up versus rolled up. I do think the rolled up way does look a little bit more petite friendly, especially since this sweatshirt is a crew neck style. Now, this isn't a rule. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I do think it helps with a shorter person. This also leads me to my next tip. A problem I have when it comes to rolling up sleeves is they just always like slide down, and it's really annoying rolling them up all day long. So a little trick that I shared years ago that I'm going to reshare in this video is just have a little hair tie and put it over your arm here, over the fabric, and then you just pull up the fabric and just hide that hair tie, and there you go. It stays all day long. Your sleeves don't roll down. You don't have to constantly be fixing it. That's what I did with this sweatshirt specifically, because if I unroll it here for you guys, which I'll show you, the sleeves are quite long, and there's nothing wrong with wearing the sweatshirt like this. I think this honestly looks really cute and adorable, having it just all the way down, kind of slouchy, comfy looking. I do really like it like this. But if you do want to roll up your sleeves, you just put it on like that. You just pull up all the fabric and that's it. It's so easy. This next tip is actually a style hack for petites. So I have this long sweater dress that I got last winter. You guys, this dress is a petite version. It is too long for my liking as a petite, and it just, leaving it like this doesn't show my shape very well. It just kind of, again, looks like a sack on me. So I am going to be cinching in my waist, but what I'm going to do is, so I'm going to cinch in my waist, but I'm actually going to pull up the fabric and hide the belt and shorten the dress at the same time. So this is a really nice petite hack if you want to shorten your dresses and cinch in your waist at the same time. So it's kind of a win-win. This next petite style hack has to do with a common issue I feel like a lot of us petites struggle with, is when the sleeves are too long. So I already showed you a trick with a hair tie to roll up your sleeves, keep it secure, but I'm going to bring in this previous dress as an example. So if you look here, the sleeves are freakishly long. I don't know what the designer was thinking when they made this dress, but they are ridiculously long, especially since this is a petite dress. They should have made the sleeves a lot shorter, because if you're short in general, your arms are shorter too. So anyways, I was a little thrown off by that when I got this dress, but I really liked it, decided to keep it because you can still make it work. So instead of rolling up the sleeves, because these sleeves are kind of like those bell sleeves, these are really hard to roll up, these are kind of really oversized. What you do is you actually get double-sided fashion tape, you put it inside of the sweaters, and then line up the fashion tape around inside of the sweater, and then you take the fabric, you fold it in, and there you go. You essentially shorten your sleeves without tailoring it. This is kind of like a nice quick fix if you don't want to take it to the tailor. This dress instantly looks like it fits me so much better from the before versus the after. So that is another really easy petite hack. You can do this with pretty much any long sleeve shirt. Okay, this next style tip is for petites with a fuller chest size. So this tip is you need to tuck in your tops when you are wearing a flowy, drapey tank or top. Here's a side-by-side example of this tank. I shared this outfit in a recreating Pinterest outfits video, and this tank untucked makes my chest look so much larger than it actually is, and it also makes my midsection look heavier as well, because the large chest again pushes out the fabric, especially this fabric is really flowy and drapey. And I know this tip is always shared, but I wanted you guys to see how it looks like on a person with a fuller chest size not tucking in your top. It's a huge difference. That's why I'm always tucking in my tops, like this sweatshirt for example, which actually it's not tucked into my leggings here. I actually have it tucked into my bra, because if I tuck it into my leggings, you get like this weird bulge right here because the fabric is thicker. So I guess that's another little petite hack that you can do, is tuck in the sweatshirt under your bra just a little bit. See, I have it like that. It's so easy, and I just only tuck in just a tiny bit, and there you go. Look, it just looks like it fits me a lot better. I don't have a weird bulge on my stomach right here from all that fabric, and it just looks a lot better. Talking a lot about tops, but I feel like this is so helpful for petites. So when you are purchasing tops and you're doing the front tuck, make sure the tops aren't too long. So I talked about this before in other videos here and there, but if you do a front tuck and your top is long, you get a lot of bunchiness in the back, which is not very flattering. I will show a side-by-side example here of what I mean. I did this white denim jeans do's and don'ts video, so one of them I'm wearing a sweater that's front tucked and it's a lot longer, and it gives me a lot of bunchiness in the back, which is honestly not very flattering. But this cropped shirt, I did a front tuck with it, and it doesn't give me so much bunchiness in the back. So make sure you keep that in mind when you are doing a front tuck with a top, a sweater. Just make sure it doesn't give you so much bunchiness in the back. What you can also do as like a little trick is, I can use this sweater for an example. So this one I feel like is good. It doesn't give me a lot of bunchiness in the back. It kind of stops like at the top of my butt, I guess. So what you could also do is take the fabric back here and then tuck it in under your bra as well, so you can avoid getting some of that bunchiness and make it a little bit shorter. I kind of need to fix it around a little bit, but you can also get around with doing it that way to help. Or you can just keep in mind when you are purchasing tops, just make sure you don't buy tops that are too long. And nowadays on the market, what's really popular is cropped shirts, sweatshirts, like everything cropped from the top section is so popular nowadays for the past few years, which is amazing for us petites because we can actually find non-petite tops that actually fit us well lengthwise. They're not too long. A lot of them fit really, really well. So I get really excited. A lot of my t-shirts are in crop, a lot of my sweatshirts are in crop, and I can either wear them tucked or untucked because the length just hits perfectly. That brings it to the end of this video. Let me know if there's any petite styling tips that you do that I didn't mention in this video. Write them down in the comment section down below. Would love to hear them. And again, if you're new, hit that subscribe button for more weekly videos, and then head over to my petites playlist where I share tons of petite styling content, from tips and tricks, styling videos, clothing hauls for petites, lots of good videos in this playlist, and I'll see you on over there. Bye!